You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. The roof is shaking in Turin, the world is watching, and two of tennis's modern gladiators are walking toward destiny. Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner. A rivalry rewriting the future of men's tennis, and today, everything is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our live coverage, where an electric atmosphere inside the ATP Arena is setting the stage for one of the biggest showdowns of the 2025 season. The ATP Tour Finals reach their spectacular climax today as Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner prepare to face off once again, renewing a rivalry that has become the beating heart of modern tennis. From New York to Paris to London, from clay to grass to hard courts, these two young titans have delivered unforgettable battles. And once again today, the world holds its breath as they step onto the court in Turin, Sinner's home territory, Alcaraz's favorite hunting ground for high-stakes victories, and one of the most passionate tennis atmospheres anywhere on the planet. Inside the stadium, the noise is almost overwhelming. Fans dressed head to toe in Italian blue are waving flags, beating drums, and chanting Sinner's name long before he even appears in the tunnel. Meanwhile, pockets of Spanish supporters stand firm, draped in red and yellow, ready to roar for their champion, Carlos Alcaraz, the man who will finish the year as world number one, regardless of what happens today. Let's start by talking about the matchup itself, because no rivalry in the sport right now carries this much firepower. A rivalry for the ages. This is their fourth gigantic meeting of the season, and their latest chapter after clashing in 3 straight Grand Slam finals. Alcaraz took the crowns in Paris at Roland Garros and later in New York at the US Open. Sinner, however, stole the show on the sacred grass of Wimbledon, lifting his first Wimbledon title in front of a stunned center court crowd. Now, here in Turin, the balance hangs once again in the air. But today's narrative is even bigger for Sinner. Because the Italian number one is chasing something truly extraordinary, a 31-match winning streak on indoor hard courts. That is not a typo. 31 straight. A record that feels almost supernatural in modern tennis. And yet, there is one man perfectly positioned to break it, Carlos Alcaraz. The Spaniard not only leads the overall head-to-head, but he also leads their 2025 battle. Every time they collide, he seems to find a new level, a new angle, a new source of aggression that pushes Sinner to the limit. Today, both know what's coming. Heavy forehands. Lightning-quick defense. Baseline rockets. Serve +1 explosiveness. Momentum swings. And probably a tiebreak or two. This is more than tennis, it's a spectacle. The arena explodes for the national anthem. Moments ago, the ATP Arena rose to its feet for the Italian national anthem, performed by 3 impeccably dressed singers in black dinner jackets. The sound echoed off the roof, deep, passionate, and emotional. You could feel the pride radiating through the crowd. And when the anthem ended, fans barely had a second to breathe. The chants started again. The excitement surged. The moment everyone was waiting for was approaching, Sinner's walkout. Let me tell you, if your TV volume isn't up, you're missing half the story. When Sinner emerges from that tunnel, the noise is expected to hit concert-level intensity. Sinner's mindset, pressure or power. For Sinner, this is not just another match. This is Turin. This is home. This is where thousands of Italian fans come not just to watch him, but to believe in him. A 31-match indoor streak? It's insane. But Sinner's calmness under pressure is perhaps his most underrated weapon. He walks with simplicity. He plays with clarity. And on indoor courts, he turns into an absolute machine. But today, even with all that confidence, the Italian knows that he's facing the one opponent who can make him uncomfortable, who can turn his strengths against him, who can silence even the loudest crowd with one blistering winner down the line. Alcaraz's mindset. Number one mentality. Carlos Alcaraz enters this battle not defending a streak, not playing for redemption, but carrying the assurance of ending the year as the world's best player. He's been vocal about his ambition. He wants dominance. He wants consistency. He wants to define his era. And beating Sinner in front of 15,000 fired-up Italian fans? That's the type of challenge he lives for. In the tunnel, Alcaraz appeared locked in, eyes forward, shoulders loose, racket in hand. No distraction. No hesitation. Just pure competitive fire. Moments before the walkout. Both players are now in the final stages of pre-match warm-up, doing their last racket checks, footwork steps, and body movements before entering the arena. Coaches stand behind them, Juan Carlos Ferrero for Alcaraz, Darren Cahill for Sinner, each knowing exactly how small tactical details could decide this match. Every fan inside the arena understands what's at stake. Every viewer at home knows this isn't just another match. This is the final chapter of the season. This is a rivalry heading toward legend status. This is Alcaraz versus Sinner, again. And in just moments, those two champions will walk out under the bright Turin lights, face the deafening roar of 15,000 fans, and step into tennis history once more. Stay with us for all the live updates, scores, twists, and turning points as the drama unfolds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.